Okay, so I'm back in the mower again. Going extraordinarily slow for what I would normally do, speed-wise, because this farm, for some reason, is rougher than theirs is. Now, it's kind of funny because we chisel plowed this, disked it up last fall, and ran a color mulcher over top of it and leveled it. It was beautiful, gorgeous. Ran the cedar, we put the spinner and we spun down K31 and annual rye grass. That's what I put down here because I needed it to produce a rather large amount of material, and that annual rye really does a good job. So this spring, my dad jumped the gun and he came in and he mowed this off earlier than I would have done it, but he did it anyway. And we refertilized, and then it dried up for over a month. We had no weather whatsoever. All of June was just dry. Most of July was pretty well dry. And but anyway, the fertilizer we put down seemed to take hold enough to make that annual rye grow to a certain level. And the K31 just kind of hung back until this stuff came up. Now, if you're looking at this, you're seeing a menagerie of crap. Foxtail. There's, of course, the K31 is the majority of the low-lying grass that's in there. And now I'm starting to get this weed in there called smartweed. And what else is in there? I saw some nut-sage, which is okay. There's some barnyard grass, but mostly this giant foxtail and all the annual rye and whatever else that I had planted there. Now the annual rye will reseed itself, and then again next year it'll come up and be this insanely heavy material as long as it takes a good enough root in the fall. Now you're probably wondering, what in God's name are you going to do with this stuff? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to bale it up and I'm going to sell it to the mushroom barn for mulch hay. Because it's grass, it's not too thick of a stem, and the smartweed that's in there is negligible. It's maybe 2% of the majority of what is down there. But the really kind of shocking thing is how bumpy this field is like, my nephew was the one that ran the color mulcher, and honestly I think he went at 120 miles an hour and caused the thing to bounce, because it is all rippled. I mean, it is rippled. So I've got that issue to deal with. Yeah, but for the most part, it's all money. It's dollars and cents in the end, and that's what's so wonderful about it. Yes, I can sell this common weed known as foxtail, as long as it is mixed in with some other form of grass that kind of blends it in real nice, along with the annual ryegrass. Now, this is my view for the day on my W235, and I did want to talk a little bit. I was on a live feed last night with How Farms Works. I wasn't with him. I did show up late in the feed and chimed in a little bit. And you guys are crucifying him over that W260 that he tested. Which, come on, man, he said it 100 times last night. He said it 100 times everywhere else. He only demonstrated it. Sloan Implement wanted him to demonstrate it. He demonstrated it. He is not going to buy one unless he goes into hay. And it is a possibility, according to him, with the price of corn, that he may be going in a little heavier on the hay side. So just kind of listen to what the man's saying instead of inundating him with these ridiculous questions. But as far as me and this W235, I love it. I think this is the best mower out there in this style of mower. It's simple to run. Everything's hands-on. You got a lot of redundancy here, but for the most part, is a beautiful big cab. You can have a passenger in here. You could almost throw a party in here. Not that I would ever throw a party, because I'm just not that kind of a person. But I might throw a tractor pull someday. But anyway, that's just me rambling on about this crop that I'm making, and I know there's a lot of people out there that really don't understand the mulch hay business. Got some trolls out there that just love to say, "Oh, what's moldy rotten hay selling for these days?" Well, I have to tell you, I checked hay prices out in the Midwest, and we're talking good hay that is very stressful and all that other happy stuff, and mine is a stressless hay process because I only make good hay by accident, and that is the truth. I don't care if it gets rained on. As a matter of fact, we got a 60% chance of showers tomorrow, and it's looking like it might just oblige us with that, and I'd be pretty grateful for that, because I got actually a lot of ammonium sulfate out there that could really get worked into the grass, or into the ground, so that the grass can take it up and grow like a son of a bitch again. Make me another half a ton to the acre on top of the half a ton that's already there. So, and that would just be sexy and smart for me all the way around. But anyway, yeah, I am making probably as much per ton for moldy rotting hay, as most of the Midwest is making on all of their grass hay, and possibly some of the alfalfa that they're growing from what I've seen. Yeah, I'm actually going to make a phone call a little later today and talk to another mushroom barn, because the current mushroom barn that I'm taking to cut me off last week, and I want to continue to go because I need the money. I'm going to see if I can get 5 loads in down there this coming week, and yeah, just keep cash flow going, because I still have to buy fuel and buy Allen twine and parts and pieces and things like that, and I still have to pay people that work for me and all that other stuff. So yeah, and I know they're paying over $100 a ton for mulch hay. Matter of fact, yeah, I know that they're paying that much more for it. So anyways, that's enough of me rambling. 7 minutes of you watching me do my job, and oh, is it gonna do it? You know, actually, mowing hay one-handed and talking is quite difficult. I'm a good multitasker, but when you kind of got to get all hands on deck, it's a pain in the ass. But anyways, I do have some new news. I got some cameras given to me, and are kind of GoPro style cameras, only they look better than a GoPro, so you're going to see a product test review and use of those. Stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And I'm glad you liked my new style video. I probably am going to do one of those a month now, kind of make it a monthly thing, just because it is cool. You know, it was easy to do, really. And damn, my lunch is on its way. So with that, thanks again.